Hi guys, thank you so much for tuning in to Order Beast Tarot. This is Seven God Lou back with another reading for the collective. Thank you guys so much for all your likes, comments, and subscribes. Okay, so we're just gonna jump in and give you some channel messages to see what you need to know at this time. All right. What I do see right now, somebody may be like skating or something like that in the street. Okay, I see like skating, or is there some sort of cart? Somebody's like rolling a cart in the street. I don't even know how to explain this. It's like a cart in the street and the road. I see two yellow lines. You know how you have like two yellow lines in a road? It's like some sort of cart somebody is rolling, or some sort of wheels that are rolled on a cart. On the street, I'm sorry. Okay. Also something about Indian, something about Native American Indian. I'm saying like a tribal, you know, the hats when they have like the feathers on it, those little Indian hats where they have the feathers on it. So you may be Indian, or somebody may be Indian, something like that. Something about somebody rolling a cart, C-A-R-T, in the street. Okay, street has like two yellow lines. I don't even know what that is. Maybe somebody may know. Okay, I'm also seeing somebody watching on a TV screen, a projector, a white house with black like lining or on the house, or shield on the house. You know what? Someone is really remote viewing someone else. Somebody's remote viewing another person, and this is heavy in a collective. Somebody is really remote viewing someone. I feel like these are like officials or something like that are remote viewing another person. I'm getting that energy heavy, and it's like they're watching on a big screen. They're watching on a big screen someone. They also have different devices where they're watching different people on a big screen. I'm seeing somebody watch a school district. I'm seeing somebody watch a house. So somebody's remote viewing. Some officials are remote viewing. They could be watching yourself, since I'm bringing it up in this video. Okay, I'm not sure exactly who they're watching. I would have to do the read to know that, but just know that someone is remote viewing. These are like officials, like of some sort of government or something like that. Okay, could be some sort of spy government, I see. Okay, next, something about Antarctica. I don't know if you're watching Antarctica mountain videos, but I'm just saying something about Antarctica and snow, so that may be significant, or mountains with snow on them. Okay, something about a football team. I keep getting football, you guys. Football team number 14 is what I'm saying. Another number 14 jersey. Something about some sort of foul. There's some sort of foul that's gonna happen. Maybe you're watching football and you have some sort of team that you're rooting for, and number 14, I'm seeing the number 14. Okay, I'm not sure how that plays into it, but the jersey on the person's number on the jersey is 14. I'm seeing some sort of foul on the field. Someone, you're saying, oh no, like dang, man, like somebody did some sort of foul or something like that. Okay, I'm seeing something like a dummy, you know, like in the football tools, they have those little dummies that they play tackle with. Something about, or no, I'm getting is not a dummy. I don't really know football, so bear with me. It's a yellow, excuse me, it's an orange, and it looks like a Target, you know, like a Target sign. It has those black circles with another black circle on the inside, but it's like orange. I don't know what it's called. It's like orange and black, a orange and black Target that they carry around on a football field, or that they like stick in the ground or something like that during the football games. Orange and black Target, something like that. Some sort of foul is happening that's going to make you upset. Number 14 may be significant. I'm also seeing something about yellow and black jerseys. Something's going to go down with the yellow and black jersey. I actually looked it up before I did this video, and it's Pittsburgh football team, something with yellow and black jersey. I don't really know. I just see somebody jogging in place in the middle of the football field. Maybe they're like getting ready for, I don't know. I couldn't tell you what's going on. Maybe somebody is stopping some sort of touchdown from happening, or something like that. Okay, yeah. All right. There's some sort of foul or something like that. I don't know nothing about football, y'all. I'm just saying what I see. All right, so those are the channel messages. Let me see if I see anything else. Any additional channel messages that the collective needs to know about? Any additional collective messages? I see lights. I see a siren. So something on someone's car. It looks like police lights, but it's just lights on someone's car. Somebody can drive like a truck. It has like some sort of sirens or lights on it or something like that. Okay, let's get into the read. Let's see, what do you need to know right now? Let's get a oracle real quick. What do you need to know right now? All right, what do you need to know right now? Oracle message for you. This is a random read, you guys. Random read. All right, so what you need to know right now is your true tribe can't show up until you do. How can you show more of the real you? Okay, so you need to show more of the real you. Okay, if you're like, you know, it's okay for people not to like you. It's okay to be wrong, right? It's okay to say no. Okay, the number 12 may be significant. The real you cannot, your soul tribe cannot show up until you do, right? Playing in the middle, playing in a gray zone. The divine is saying is either white or black, right? It's either you like something or you don't. Okay, let the cards fall. Let the cards fall. Right? People are gonna like you, or they're not gonna like you. You don't always have to be kind and have people work with you. Stay sweet. But I'm saying you don't always have to be kind. You could be honest and be respectful at the same time. Okay, you don't have to force people to like you. Okay, it's okay to say no here. That's how you're going to be where you feel most comfortable, is when you are respectful, but you put up boundaries, and you don't always make sure you're not people pleasing, right? Because people pleasing, you're not going to find your true friends. You're not going to find your true lover, right? You're going to find more so people who are in the energy of take, because you're in an energy of just give, right? So in order for you to find your true match, your true lover, your true friends, you have to 100% be yourself, but again, also be respectful. Okay, and when you play that middle gray area, say for instance, do you like this TV show? Somebody asks you, hey, do you like this TV show? And you're like, I mean, the TV show is good and everything. I like it. I like the part. I only like the beginning of the TV show. I'm not really a good watcher of the end. And they're like, oh, okay. When honestly, maybe you really don't like the TV show, but maybe you're just saying that because, everyone else is talking about it, and, you just want to want people to talk to you more because everyone else is talking about it, and everyone else who's talking about it are seeming to get along. You just want to fit in. You just want to get, when you could say, no, I don't really like that TV show. I don't really watch it like that. It's not my fave. It's nothing that I would turn on if I would have to be forced to watch that show. Then, a group of people come in and they're like, shit, I don't like that damn show. Now you have somebody to talk to, like, that's a bad example, whatever. My examples are bad examples. But the point is, y'all, just 100% be yourself. It's okay for people not to like you. People are not supposed to like you, right? Because that is purposely removing those people, just like a lover, right? You don't get along with that lover. Maybe you and that lover aren't more compatible. How can you find your true soulmate unless you totally be yourself, to where you and that soulmate are alone together and you are really feeling one another? This is the person that you want to spend the rest of your life with. You don't want to spend the rest of your life with someone that you're just, tolerating and really don't like, right? Same thing with friends and people, right? How can you find your true soulmate friends if you're accepting a friend and just around that friend just because you don't want to be alone? All right, so make sure you always be yourself. It's okay to say no. It's basically what this card is saying. Your true tribe can't show up until you do. How can you show more of the real you? It's okay to say no. It's okay to say I like this. It's okay to be different, right? Because your soulmate and your soul tribe is waiting for you. They're waiting for you. Okay, I always think that they're waiting for you. Your soul tribe, your soulmates are waiting for you. All right, let's get into it. Let's see, what do you need to know right now? Okay, why is the divine telling you this? First of all, what happened here? Let's see. Let's get into it. Let's see, what do you need to know from this? There's some sort of intimacy here. Yeah, there's some sort of intimacy. Let's see. We have intimacy. We have running. Okay, let's see. Anything else? We have running. We have laughter. Damn, that's a crazy ass combo. Let's see. What is intimacy? What is intimacy? What is intimacy for the collective? What is intimacy? All right, so somebody is trying to have intimacy by any means necessary here. Okay, don't let them get any justice. So somebody is trying to just hook up with you or something to that equivalent. Okay, yeah, somebody's trying to like, this actually came in upright. They're trying to like manifest some sort of intimacy with you, right? So be careful. Some people will only say some sort of manipulation here. Yeah, so maybe the magician should be in reverse. But someone is just trying to say whatever, do whatever to get close to you, right? So you have to set some sort of boundaries. Don't be afraid to say no, because some people will do whatever it takes to hook up with you, to roll around in a mattress with you, and they're not really themselves, okay? They're not really themselves, okay? So maybe you just want somebody to roll around in a mattress with, but the divine is saying, you know, what about commitment? What about commitment? Then you say you want a relationship, but you're wasting your time hooking up with people. You know, so maybe you may not be being your real self just to hook up with someone, okay? If it's not that, then let's see what is running. Yeah, somebody yeah, don't have some sort of new beginning. Run away from some sort of new beginning here. Don't talk to somebody. Do not even look at anybody, okay? Be honest with someone. Be honest with someone. So, it seems like you may be wasting your time. Who do we get this in? Gemini's read. Seems like you may be wasting your time with someone. Yeah, with some sort of masculine here. With some sort of masculine here. This masculine may be in the spotlight or something. To that equivalent, they may be some sort of boss energy. Okay, somebody is yeah, you need to end this relationship. It's like this person has you in some sort of cycle. You're going into a cycle with this person, like you're in a continuous cycle with this person. So if you keep on wasting your time with this person, then you know, you won't be able to find your true divine counterpart. So it's kind of like if you continue to have bare minimum, just because you like attention or something to that equivalent, right? Yeah, you need to block this person because they just want intimacy with you. Meanwhile, your soulmate is out there. You already miss your soulmate because one of your soulmates. You already miss one of your soulmates because you're taking risk. You're taking horrible risks with people who are just temporary, who just want to hook up, okay? So your true divine counterpart, your soul tribe can't show up until you do, okay? Is basically what the divine is saying. So you need to run away from this karmic soulmate here, okay? What is laughter? Yeah, somebody is trying to hold on. It's like you're trying to hold on to the laughter, to the good. You have your rose tinted glasses on. You're trying to hold on to some sort of laughter and things of that nature. But where really you want more out of this relationship, you're really defeated inside. Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. There's a lot of people who are waiting in line for you. Like while you're wasting your time with one person, there's one person that you just missed out on, or there's one person that's coming in. Okay, the divine always has a soulmate set up for you. All right, just make sure you do the inner work so you can manifest a positive soulmate here. However, you can still heal, and you can, in the process of healing, you can still find somebody that's the divine counterpart. Yes, you can. Okay, so you know, it's best to remove, you know, try to remove trauma is what I'm saying, but nobody's totally healed. You still can find your divine counterpart. Everything is, everything. Okay. Yeah, the divine can still send you someone, even if you're like, you know what, I want to heal, and your process of healing, you can still find someone. So you're holding on to the good times. You're holding on to the laughter here. Okay, you're holding on to the good times. You're holding on to the laughter. Okay, this person may have someone new. They may be juggling you with another person. All right, so you're divine, yeah, you may be like holding on to the good times, just holding on to laughter. Okay, yeah, holding on to laughter. Somebody is crying here. I see mascara running down someone's eyes. Someone is crying, mascara running down someone's eyes or something like that. Okay, somebody is like rushing in, something about some sort of money. Somebody is going back and forth. The truth is that somebody doesn't want to commit because somebody ain't got no money. Okay, so somebody may, who is this Queen of Swords? Yeah, somebody's not hooking up with, what's this Empress here? Somebody's not hooking up with another person. Somebody is thinking, yeah, you may be thinking that this person has another person here. Okay, you may be like heartbroken or something to that equivalent. Okay, this person, you see that this person can't, What's this? Two of Pentacles in reverse. You're watching. Let's see. What's this? You're watching someone spiral out of control. Somebody's acting like they're fine. Okay, you're watching somebody online here acting like they're fine. What is this? Page of Swords, this feminine. You're watching another feminine here. Yeah, you're trying to see if somebody's cheating. If somebody's like cheating or something, you may not can see. You may not can see this because another person that you may suspect that this person's with is acting like they're okay. They're not like acting like they're heartbroken or anything like that. Okay. What is this? Tower? Yeah, you're watching for other feminines in reference to this person. Okay. You're trying to see if this person has a child or something like that, or with someone else. You're trying to see if this person is like fake or something like that. You can't see anything. You don't know if somebody actually ended a relationship. That's why they're breadcrumbing you, or in a relationship. That's why they're manipulating you. You don't know if somebody has some sort of children, has to pay money for children or nothing like that. Okay, you keep going back to some sort of devil here. Okay, but this person's not trying to work or have some sort of family. Okay, so you can't show your true tribe. You can't have no soulmate if you're worried about what a karmic is doing 24/7. You have to let that person go so you can obtain someone totally new, right? You have to let that person go. Now, granted, I do know some people, right? I don't suggest this, but I do know some people but that's because people are open. I do know some people that mess with karmics and then they find a divine counterpart as they're, transitioning, like literally moving away from a karmic. But that's because that person's energy is open to leaving that person, which is how a new person comes in. So they're still detaching energetically from someone. So today, the divine wants you to let that damn karmic the fuck go so you can have the soulmate that you want. It's like push and pull. It's like you're like pushing and pulling. You're like, I want to stay here with the karmic, but at the same time, I want my divine counterpart person to show up for me, and you can have that, but you have to let go. You have to let go here. Okay. It's like you have to let go totally. Emotionally, energetically, okay, physically. I do know people that don't let go physically and emotionally or energetically, right? And their soulmate does show up, but that's because they're not really thinking about the person. They may just be messing around with one person, whatever, which I don't recommend, okay? But I'm just saying, for those that say, no, I know someone who, was talking to Mark and then their husband showed up, Jake, because they went to some sort of football game and Jake was at the football game while they were texting Mark and them and Jake got married. Yeah, I know, stuff like that does happen. But that person let go energetically or emotionally, right? You need to let that damn karmic go. You're like watching to see if they're seeing somebody else while you're investing your time in that karmic. Your real soulmate is showing up somewhere around you. Think like that. Always think like that. Like, oh no, baby, I gotta go. Yeah, you need to block this person. Oh no, I gotta go. I'm about to miss my real soulmate. I'm about to miss my real soulmate. People will listen, if you're in feminine energy, the masculine will chase after you. That's how you would know, right? You don't have to chase after them, somebody's for you because they're always going to be there. They're always going to be rooting for you. They're always going to make you feel good. You're going to have some sort of chemistry. You're going to have some obsessed, insane chemistry. You're going to know, because the way you're going to know is you don't have the question. You don't, why is someone not texting me back? Why do I always feel alone? If you have those questions, that's not the person, because you wouldn't have the question. Okay. Let's do some more. Let's get one more. Let's see what else you need to know right now. That was for somebody, right? What else do you need to know right now? Somebody need to hear that because it came out. Okay. What else do you need to know right now? What else do you need to know right now? We have haunted. Damn. What else do you need to know right now? Let's see who the hell is haunted, right? What else do you need to know right now? Ooh, that just flipped out. We have haunted, we have reflecting, we have moves in silence, all right? So let's see, what is haunted for the collective? What is haunted? Ooh, shit. These cards are slippery. All right, what is haunted for the collective? What is haunted? Collective read. What is haunted? So there's a lot of money somebody may be fighting over. Okay, what is this 10 of Pentacles? There's a lot of money someone may be fighting over. Ooh, okay, so somebody cut off some sort of feminine energy. Somebody broke up with their spouse and partner. What is this 5 of Wands? Someone broke up with their spouse or partner, okay? They're not trying to have any conflict, okay? They may have to go back. What is this 8 of Cups? They may have to go back to being weak. They may have to go back to being weak. Or they may not have any more strength here because they left out of a relationship. Somebody's not trying to fight. They don't have any strength because their a relationship ended or a marriage ended. What is this 2 of Wands in reverse? Yeah, somebody doesn't have any strength here. Okay, somebody is not trying to be, okay, so it's like somebody's not trying to be trapped in their mind. This person's not trying to be trapped in their mind. So there's some sort of conflict this person is having here with this spouse or partner. Okay, somebody's money was cut off. Somebody was cut out of a relationship where money or finances, they share some sort of finances together. And somebody's not trying to be trapped in their mind. Okay, they don't want to go back to being low, being okay, so you know how like we break up out of a relationship and you really miss that person, you're kind of sad. You know, I'm talking about long-term relationships, not that 4-week relationship that you barely know the motherfucker. I'm talking about long-term, 2-year, 3-year relationship. You break up with the person, you have this sadness, you're on an up and down roller coaster because you're getting your mind back to being, you know, single, and you know, you're breaking the habitual you know, the pattern of being with someone for a long ass time, right? This person doesn't want to feel that, doesn't want to feel that low. They don't want to feel that low. They don't want to feel that depression. They don't want to go through that. Okay, and they don't want to be haunted by the fact that their finances also were messed up when they left out of this relationship, or that's how they feel. Their finances maybe were, you know, their spouse probably paid for one thing, they paid for the rest, right? Something like that, something where, or maybe their credit score, I don't know. So yeah, they have to like pay this spouse some sort of money. There you go. They have to pay this spouse some sort of money because this relationship broke up. In addition, their emotions are up and down. You know, sometimes, some days they miss the person. Some days it's like, fuck you, I don't miss your ass. You know, I'm glad that we gone. You know, I don't really want to bring this bitch back. But at the same time, my emotions are going up and down. They're fluctuating here. Somebody doesn't want to feel that highs, lows, so they get a new person. So they get a new person, and that new person is you. So they're using you. They're using you to heal. Heal here. What is reflecting? Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're juggling you. Okay. They're trying to also here handle some sort of court. Okay, they're thinking about their money going up and down because some sort of court, some sort of divorce, some sort of detachment, something to that equivalent with another person here that they broke up with. You are some sort of, I'm hearing leverage. I don't know what that means. I don't really want to throw it out there. But you are it's like they're using you to lean on because they just got out of this relationship. What's moves in silence? Okay, yeah. Because they just got out of this relationship. What's moves in silence? Yeah. Okay, they don't want to feel those highs and lows. Yeah. So, and you're watching, you're silently like watching or something like this to see if they're talking to someone else in their past or something like that. No, they're not. They're not talking to anyone in their past. Who's this Queen of Pentacles? Who's this Queen of Pentacles? Somebody's trying to pull together if someone is talking to someone in their past. Yeah. Someone is watching, trying to see if someone's talking to someone in their past or something. So you're like this new person. What's reflecting? You're this new person. Yeah, this person's just like trying to pull themselves together in reference to this ending. So Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and Libra is significant. So earth sign, fire sign, and Libra. It's significant. Okay. So someone basically wants to know if somebody's still messing around with someone because of the way someone's acting. They're acting like this because they just got out of a relationship and they're just using you to lay their head down. Yeah, they block the past. They block the past, okay? They block the past here. Yeah, they're just like using you here, okay, for a shoulder to cry on and lean on. So don't waste your time with this person is what you need to know. Somebody is just freaking using you for a shoulder to freaking cry on, okay? They're just using you for a shoulder to cry on. All right, this person may actually betray you. This person is haunted by their past and they're still healing. They're still healing from their past here, and you're trying to see if there's anybody that they're messing around with or talking to or hooking up with or anything like that. Okay, what is some advice here? What is some advice? All right, your advice would be clingy ex. Yeah, I'll put that one in because it fell out accidentally. I like certainty. I like the feeling of certainty. Okay, let's get one more. Yeah, so something about a parent. Somebody, a parent, hates spirituality. Something about, okay, so what's clingy? Yeah, so you're like clingy, you're acting clingy because you're watching this person trying to see if they're with someone else. No, they're just using you. I keep hearing as leverage. I don't even know what that means. I don't even know if that's accurate, but I never heard it before. So yeah, there's some sort of tower moment that happened in this person's life to where they lost a lot of damn money. Okay, you're watching this person. There's nothing to watch. There's no ex. No, there's nothing like that. This person just lost a lot of money here. What is grandparents? Yeah, this person is forced. Somebody's rushing into some sort of parent. Yeah, this baby mother. Okay, some sort of parent. Somebody is rushing into some sort of like mother or something like that to be friends or to be friends. Okay. Let's see, what is this Eight of Cups? This is typically my parent card. Yeah, somebody left out of this relationship. So somebody's rushing to somebody's mother to see if somebody left out of a relationship or not. Or some bullshit like that to see if somebody actually left out of a relationship. Okay. Somebody's rushing to someone, running to someone's mother to see if somebody has the third party over there. So I don't know if you may know this person. Yeah, to see someone's secrets. Okay, someone's in some sort of illusion that someone doesn't have a new beginning. Okay, there's some sort of secret here. Someone thinks that the mother is maybe keeping some sort of secrets, that somebody thinks that a mother is trying to keep secrets or some shit like that. So somebody may be going to someone's mother. Maybe you're going to someone's mother's page or you're talking to some sort of mother. Okay. Because they don't know if somebody has a relationship with the past person or not. Maybe you're going to somebody's mother's page or something like that to see if they're still talking to this person or some shit like that, or still around or something like that. Somebody's with somebody's mother. Somebody's rushing to somebody's mother to ask about some sort of relationship here. Yeah, somebody's trying to somebody hates spirituality. They're trying to pull this together. So somebody with a spiritual hater doesn't necessarily mean spiritual hater. Somebody is going to tarot to try to see if somebody has some sort of relationship. So somebody's chasing someone around here. Okay, chasing perhaps some sort of masculine around here. Yeah, working with some sort of spiritualist or something like that to see if someone is still in a relationship with their previous person. Now, if this isn't you, somebody is doing this shit with you. Okay, your ex has some sort of baby mother, somebody who's rushing and seeing if somebody's still, you know, dealing with you, and going to their parents' house, their mother's house or something like that, to see if this person has anybody or not, or going to their what you call their family, rushing to their family to see what's the tea on your ex. Okay, so if you know this ain't you, you like, girl, I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't running to no damn body. Okay, then this is your ex. Okay, they have some sort of ex or somebody who they're talking to see if they're still messing around with you. Okay, rushing to their parent to see if they're still this motherfucker being healed. But if this is you, then you are wasting your time, and there is a better soulmate out there. The divine wants you to know, as you're watching this video, if this is you, no judgment zone. Okay, but the divine is telling you, bro, you have a soulmate and you're wasting your time. You know, your true soul tribe cannot show up until you do. Okay, so yeah, someone is trying to see, and this person is actually really just healing and just using you to heal. Okay, and that's dangerous, because somebody's using someone to heal. That's what they're gonna do. Once they heal, they're gonna leave, because they're using someone to heal. Okay, so yeah, somebody needs to hear that. Okay, someone is not actually having another person, they actually just got out of a relationship and they're still healing. Okay, so thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll see you the next one. Bye.